So we're at Mail Rail. By that I mean me and Cal have got Mail Rail. We did have Jordan, we left him in there. Sorry George. Not. Anyway, here's a quick little vlog of the Mail Rail if you're interested. This is a separate one. We've done a London vlog as well, so this is a separate part of that. Enjoy both and catch you later. Bye, whatever I do. This is the old underground, this is a depot, or would have been Mount Pleasant depot where we used to store the automatic underground mail trains. And see, we'll take a wander down here first. Oh yeah. And there is a train. So this is old TPO equipment. I don't know, travelling post office used to be a great system where they used to catch the mail bags by the side of a line. About 75 miles an hour catching the bags on nets. Do you think we are? I'm meant to exit this way, aren't you?
Probably.
Okay, I think we screwed up. We're going to go back and get some shots from the train. Boy, how do we do this?
Right, so as you can see, we're on Mail Rail.
You can tell us
Drawn by Callum.
You can tell us it's designed for parcels and not people. It's problem with being lanky and over 5 foot. You don't fit in anything. Exactly. But it's teeny. Nerdy fact as well.
We'll try and get a shot of the train when we get off.
Nerdy thing. These were built by a company in Stratford-upon-Avon, Severnlam, and for a time they didn't work, but they got them working in the end. So yeah, this is the fun bit.
So yeah, enjoy the shots that we get.
Welcome to Mail Rail. Just a quick reminder, please do not lean on any of the doors or windows. As to do so will stop the train from moving. Thank you very much and enjoy Mail Rail.
Hello and welcome to Mail Rail. You're about to explore some of London's hidden underground postal railway. I'm Andy, your guide today, and I'm joined by Ray Middlesworth. Hi, Ray.
Hi. I worked here as an engineer for 27 years, keeping the trains running. But not just any old trains. This unique narrow gauge railway was designed to carry mail, not people. So if you're feeling a little cramped, that's why. And although we have a driver today, the original mail trains were driverless.
It was a huge network of automated electric trains running right under central London, carrying mail between main railway stations and sorting offices much faster than along the congested streets above our heads. And it's amazing to think construction of the railway began as far back as 1914, with the tunnels dug by hand. Work was put on hold during the First World War, but when the railway finally opened in 1927, it cut the journey time across London from a few hours to just 30 minutes.
It was an engineering marvel. Our rail ran almost non-stop, night and day, for over 75 years until 2003.
As we explore, we'll be going back in time to see tunnels, loading platforms, and a few surprises. We'll be at our first stop in a few minutes. Some sandbags just then.
Yep.
Ray, could you tell us about that? Sandbags on the line.
That's called the sand drag. It's a pile of sand on the track designed to stop runaway trains. If they run down that hill we've just come down, that will catch them.
Theoretically.
The platform you're about to see looks much as it did on the day it shut down in 2003. Ray, can you describe it for us?
When Mail Rail was running, this platform would be a hive of activity. You'd see people playing darts between the trains arriving, guys conversing back and forth, and we're
take a trip down memory lane through the many decades of Mail Rail.
work up and down. It was a noisy and lively place to work.
Ray's going to tell you more about life working on the railway as we
East to Whitechapel. It was hard work down here, but we all thought we were part of something important. There was enormous team spirit. We seemed to get ourselves in the news a lot in the 90s. It didn't hurt that Bruce Willis made a film down here called Hudson Hawk. In the 80s, we had our 60th anniversary. Along with that, we had a new brand and finally some new trains. I'll tell you two things that sum up the 70s. Postcodes made life a lot easier, and strikes made life not so easy. The swinging 60s. Those World Cup stamps sold out after England won. There were a few celebrations down here that summer. In the 50s, air travel became much more common, and so did airmail, and that meant even more of it travelled along mail rail.
And that constantly this country is at war with Germany.
The railway was bombed several times. This station suffered the most damage when it was hit in 1943. Amazingly, the railway was back up and running the very next day. That reflected how vital the railway had become.
The tunnel off to the left leads to Liverpool Street Station, where mail was transferred to the main railway network. Further down that tunnel, it looks like a maintenance crew is checking the flood barriers.
This side's good. What's that like?
Big heavy steel doors that close it off.
During the railway's construction, 10 men scrambled to safety when the nearby River Fleet broke into where they were digging. The barriers here were installed later, after the war, but they'd never had to be used.
Ray, there's something else here that people might be interested in. Can you tell us about that?
When we move off just up ahead, look down towards the track. You might catch a glimpse of the train graveyard where disused trains are stored. I must have worked on all of them at some time or other.
everybody. Just a power cut. Ray, can you explain?
Power cuts happen from time to time when the railway was operational. We could draw power from the next station along to keep everything running. And of course, us guys in the engineering teams always kept the trains and track in good order.
Okay, on we go. Let's go a bit further back, to the early days in the 1930s. Then there was no email, texting or instant messaging. Whatever the message, it was sent through the post. So there was a lot of mail to move. Trainloads of mail arrived at every station, every few minutes, with less than 60 seconds to unload and reload. Let's follow a few of those letters. This is the Colonel. He's writing to the famous poet W.H. Auden at the GPO film unit. This is Kathleen. She's keeping in touch with her sweetheart in the Navy. And this is Mary. Her letter is very special because it's going to a princess.
Darling bird, that Navy's keeping you away from me for far too long, and everyone says the war's coming. I do hope they're wrong.
Dear Mr. Auden, I feel compelled to express my admiration for your work on a recent film about the night mail postal train.
Dear Princess Elizabeth, I am sending you a birthday card because my birthday is on the same day. I hope you will enjoy living in Buckingham Palace. I wish my daddy was a king like yours. Does he run fun all the time?
A royal honor, sir. Must be important. In you go.
Must go now, or I shall be late for work. Those frocks won't sell themselves. Take good care of yourself, Bert, my love. Kisses, your sweetheart, Kathleen.
So those 3 letters all got delivered quickly and safely. And so did the other 4 million which travelled along mail rail each and every day.
You could say that mail rail was the beating heart of the British postal system. of London's hidden postal railway. It was unique, and I love being part of the great team keeping the railway running.
We hope you'll enjoy exploring the rest of the exhibition just as much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So that was the end of part 1 of this Maro, because there's quite a lot of footage in there. That was just us preparing and riding it. There's more stuff of me, Jordan, Cal being completely sensible adults in the next bit, which is coming out soon. Yeah, till then, this is a goodbye.